far.
You're not going far?
No, not at all.
Well, can we get a little closer that way?
Yeah. I don't like this hole. I think we should go a little bit more.
I don't know what he's saying.
I think we should go a little more that way. I do. I want to go that way and this way. What are you looking for today? What are you hoping to pull out of there?
Fish. I don't think
Goldfish?
I don't think
I would like some perch. I would love some perch. Have a fry up would be amazing.
No, I'm just saying if you had to go to the Westermann on the ice, that's probably the easiest option, is to drill a hole and go in the hole so you can safely bury it. I don't think that's allowed though. Can you poop on the ice? Like, you wouldn't do it so there's water. You do it so when you empty the snow out, the water hasn't come through yet because you haven't busted through, so you make like a, you know, like a toilet with a bottom. And then there's not poop floating around in people's fishing holes. And then it's frozen directly solid into the lake ice. So you know what I mean? Like, just like peeing on the ice, if you have to go, where are you going to go? And they can't yell at you
Right
for it
over
because
there.
there's no facilities available for people to go. So what do? Drive 3 hours home to go poop? Or to Tim Hortons or something, I guess, but you don't want to get off the ice. So you just drill a hole and you go in the hole. I'm told. Totally pooped in a hole before though. It's cold and it's miserable, but if you got to do it.
I've never pooped in an ice hole before.
It's called roughing it.
Is it?
And now none of that, because look at this, right? You got a nice setup. You stay warm. You stay sheltered, so no one can see you doing it.
Nice. You're not pooping beside me.
No. I mean, like if we were to move, I could, and then we would go to the next. Because there's no fish here.
Why don't you just poop in a bucket on the ice and just have a hole in the
Get
bucket?
your poop out of a
Then
bucket.
have a hole in a bucket.
See what I'm talking about?
So then you're still sitting up and it just falls straight down.
You don't need to sit up on anything. You can just kind of
Have you ever tried squatting pooping?
use your glutes. Like this. You just kind of give it one of these, right? You just kind of.
That feels awkward.
And you're waterproof, so if you poop on your pants,
No.
And if the fish aren't biting, it's a big fuck you to the fish. But there's no fish in this lake.
So there's no one to
just
fuck
keeping
you
it
to
awake.
it.
We're not even affecting the fish, right? And if the fish aren't biting, it's a big fuck you to the fish. But there's no fish in this lake. Okay. Alright. Where'd the holes go?
Right?
Oh, I got one over here. Or is there two there? Brad?
Pardon?
Is there two there, or is there just the one?
Just the one here.
Alright, I'll go back to these two then. But without fishing in the wintertime, you don't get the fish. Right? Like,
We've had a crazy winter.
and no fish.
Well, that's because we seem to get out at the cold snaps. We've never been out on a nice day.
I would say that's fishing show scheduling at its finest, because they don't want us to catch fish. So there's moon charts that tell you where all the fish are and when they're going to bite, and you guys are always off the chart.
You're blaming this on us?
I'm just saying scheduling. I don't think that's your fault. I'm just saying scheduling's a problem. You know, we have no support as a fishing show. Bob Azumi doesn't have to deal with this shit. Well, we've had fish. Yeah, you can put it.
I just give up.
You quit? I'm wondering if there's a less aggressive bait, like marshmallow. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, there's for
Maybe not
trout.
marshmallow. You've used garlic, right?
Not cloves.
You had a little bag full of garlic hooks that you were using one day, right? So it's the same thing.
But that was just soft plastic, though. That wasn't a hook.
Hot dog's got a nice little consistency, right? Because this isn't working. We're spending money on bait.
You were spending money on fucking hot dogs.
I like hot dogs, so I can eat them if
Yeah, that's gross.
right. Here's our bait. It's just a big old dead fish on another fish.
I also have zero faith
In this?
in that. Yes.
But I'm still using it. So I don't know what else I can do.
Put on a buckshot.
I don't have any.
I have them. I've been telling you this.
Alright. So he thinks these buckshot things work. I don't really know what they are or how they work, but I will. See, he knows the names. I don't even know what I'm looking for. So I will take his giant tackle box and look for these buckshot. I think I made this one. Is that one there?
Yes.
Yeah. What's a buckshot? That would be this thing.
What is? Can you start it with a
Hold on.
buckshot?
This is a buckshot. And this
Hang
is a
on, I'm
Merriman.
talking over you. Can you start once more?
Hold on. Okay. So I don't get hooked. So this is a buckshot. I guess they just hang up and down and you put something on the
Vertical
end of
jigger.
it. And they jingle.
Rattle.
See, hear that? Can you hear that? Put it in the
They don't
microphone.
jingle, they rattle.
They've got little buckshot. They've got like little ball bearings in them. And he thinks that they catch fish. But I've never seen anybody catch anything with them, so I don't use them. But I'm using this thing and I don't think it's going to work. So, not much of a fishing show.
Try a
if we don't
jig and
catch-
wrap
I'm
then.
going to put this thing on.
Try a jig and wrap. Well, I'm using that. Try a jig and wrap.
I don't want a jig and wrap.
Why don't you want to use a jig and wrap?
You just sold me on the buckshot. Now you're talking me out of it.
How do the ball bearings entice the fish?
That would be a Brad answer because I have no idea.
Because it's sending sound waves through the water and the fish pick them up through their lateral ball.
May I ask, then, my walking scares them away. Why do ball bearings get them all worked up?
Because they just want to know what it is.
It's curiosity. Wouldn't you want to know what's going on? See? Listen to that. Just saying.
I'm hungry already.
But it's just up and down, right? So how do you catch fish? I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to drop it. That would be bad.
Very bad.
That's how you get new phones. Don't drop stuff down your ice hole.
I wouldn't say that about you. That's self-incriminating.
Are these middles staying on? I don't know.
Okay. That's great.
That's good?
Yeah.
All right, let me catch the fish now.
Ah, fuck, dude!
What do you do?
Just drop my fucking keys!
Oh no. What'll be 14 feet?
No.
We can try to catch them,
That'll...
get them back.
12?
So that's keys and a cell phone now, eh?
You weren't supposed to say that part. You just fucked yourself.
Fishing is expensive. So how do we get them back?
You don't.
And then this is where I would have fished for an hour for my phone, trying to hit the bottom and catch that rubber case, thinking maybe that the case would keep it dry. Well, where are those keys? It wasn't my truck. I got my truck keys in my pocket. So it's whatever they were in his pocket.
My truck keys?
But we drove my truck.
Yeah, kind of sucks. I'm glad I moved my truck yesterday, let me tell you. That worked out well for me.
So how much are new keys?
Actually, I've done this before, and it is $50.
Well, I guess that's
Not my first rodeo on that.
if you drop your phone in the hole, it's $429. That's the kind of fisherman you're dealing with today, I think. Now we're fishing.
So what's in this lake? What's in here?
My understanding is that there's muskie and
Walleye,
walleye,
crappie,
and perch,
perch, bluegills, pumpkin
Bass.
seeds, largemouth, smallmouth.
or nothing. Definitely keys in the lake. There may be a couple cell phones. This fishing is terrible. I thought Skoogog was going to be the place. I'm worried. You're filming, sorry. I'm worried that the Bell 5 coverage area is going to have the worst fishing in Ontario. And I'm concerned that
Yeah, we'll use that.
I'm concerned that they're wasting their money They're gonna be pissed off when there's no fish.
That's not their fault though. Yeah.
I'm really trying.
Well, yeah.
Do you have a bite?
No, I got nothing.
that
They're gone. All the fish are gone.
So, while we're waiting
Yeah.
for the fish that I'm sure are coming,
No, they were here. I saw them on the screen, Eric.
I completely believe you.
You're an ace there. That kind of attitude doesn't help us catch fish. We're just showing that we have the equipment. We're not actually trying that hard yet.
Say the same kind of thing.
Oh, the video game, right? When you're playing a fishing video
Don't
game.
mention indoors because we're gonna do a shot of you guys playing video games indoors after this.
Because I have a Rapala fishing game where you have a fishing rod and everything with it. I actually lost a 4 to 3 pound pike the other day on it. I was pretty upset.
Can't even catch fish in the
And then Brown caught a 7 pound bass.
You should have said that actually. You can't catch. Anyway, yeah. So let's do that. Same thing again. Eric asked the same question.
All right. So, why do this?
Because it's awesome. I mean, you're outdoors, you're playing video games with a flasher. It's like an outdoor video game. How do you beat that? You don't.
That's fair.
That is fair.
Yeah, that's fair. I like that. You don't.
That's perfect.
We're dripping pretty good.
Can you like splice stuff together?
Yeah.
Because I just keep forgetting to state everything.
No, that was perfect. That was a great one. Now also, you guys just want to tell us a little bit about, I don't know if Eric's done this, but I'm going to do it again, is like, just, I don't know anything about ice fishing. Why do you fish in the fucking middle of a lake? Like, what's the deal with ice fishing?
Well, you don't have fishing for, what, 4 months, 5 months?
Oh, yeah.
And if you regularly
It's a
go...
long time around fishing.
That's my mental health. I mean, if I don't get to go fishing, then I'm going to be all crazy and cooped up inside. This is the only time people get out and do exercise outside when it's miserable out. At least you have some protection with this. But without fishing in the wintertime, you don't get to fish.
There's no fish in this lake.
I don't think there's any fish in this lake.
I don't think there's fish in this lake.
I don't know why we were told to come here.
Because we were told there's fish in this lake.
Have you caught anything in this lake before?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Lots of
I've
fish
never
actually in this
I've
lake,
never
but
fished on this lake before.
yes, you have. I'm sure we have fished this lake.
As we were discussing earlier, though, I'm concerned about the groupings of huts. Because you're talking about 50 people and 50 people and 50 people and 50 people all hanging out in the same 100-meter square. And then if you, I don't know if you can see, probably not at home, but if you look around, we're not anywhere near anybody. So maybe we're on a secret hole that nobody knows about. But I don't think that's going to be the case. I mean, you can see they're on a line. You can see the way the huts line up out there. They all catch that shoreline part or a good fishing run, and they all line up on it. You can see it. You can see the pattern when you look. And then there's this random little group of assholes sitting over there by themselves.
And then there's us, yeah. We catch fish anywhere. We don't need to go where fish are.
They come to us. Except never.
It never seems to work. I don't understand. Never seems